The book of Matthew chapter 10 verse 5.
Go ahead, read.
These 12 Jesus sent forth. He commanded them, saying.
Commanded them saying what?
Go not into the way of the Gentiles.
Christ commanded us not to go into the way of the Gentiles.
And into any city of the Samaritans enter ye not.
He said any city of Samaritans do not go. Go ahead.
But go rather.
Go where?
But go rather.
He says go rather
to the lost sheep of the house of Israel.
Our filthy nature set all our mouths astray. Lord, avenge us, the filthy nations. They point and laugh in our face. They look like what a disgrace. But rebellion, what's the case? Pray my enemies taste defeat, so sweet on their coming day. Pray the Spirit overcometh my soul for the bombs lay. Pray the Spirit overcometh my soul for the bombs lay. Don't grow weary. I can feel the Spirit. I can feel the Spirit. I can feel the Spirit. I see white so clean. We gon' be redeemed. I see white so clean. My slate white clean. The Most High is my rest, taming my strength in my refuge. Taking that power back with a strong hand from the Almighty. Sit down hither at my right hand and watch me.
Shabbat Shalom, family. All praise to the Most High. Brothers looking good. All praises. So, who's seen the title of today's lesson in the group chat? Anybody? The Mimic God. Let's put that up there on the screen if you would, if you're able to put that up there. The Mimic God. Because it's God's many, but you got the Most High God. And you got many devils. But you got the top devil too. Right? You got a top devil. Put that up there, Ezra, when you able to. The Mimic God. Oh, it's all good. If you ain't seen that, Ezra gonna blow that up for you. The Mimic God. Look at this devil. Man, many of our people caught up in this devil right here, man. They still the devil, man. Caught up in. They close their eyes and they pray. Did what they see. This devil right here, right? A lot of them still give praise and worship to this image right here, right? Look at all the people. I like how Ezra did that picture right there. You got all those people throwing their hands up, giving praise to this man, right? The mimic God. Now look. Now the Most High God got laws, statutes, commandments. The devil got some too. Whatever the Most High set up, he got it on the left-hand side. See, what the Most High set up is beneficial for you and I, right? But what the devil got set up is for your destruction. It's for your demise. Let's open up with 1 John chapter 3. Let's open up there. Start at verse 7. I don't know, I might want to go up. No, that's fine. Go to verse 7.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 7.
Go ahead.
Little children,
Go ahead.
let no man deceive you.
Let no man deceive you. What does devil mean? Deceiver. So it's safe to say, let no man devil you. The devil. Let no man deceive you. Go ahead.
He that doeth righteousness is righteous.
The scriptures say, he that doeth righteousness is righteous. Go ahead.
Even as he is righteous.
Even as he is righteous. Right? Go ahead, verse 8.
He that committed sin is of the devil.
He that committed sin is of who?
Is of the devil.
He that commits sin is of the devil. So, if you got the Most High, he got a chosen people. The devil got one too. The devil got a chosen people. Right? And just because you Israel don't mean that you can't be of the devil. Read verse 8 again, right there from the top. Watch this.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 8. He that committed sin is of the devil.
He that commits sin is of the devil. Now, do that mean a person won't slip or fall, anything like that? No, this ain't what they're talking about. We talking about a habitual sinner here.
A willing sinner.
Right? Go ahead.
For the devil sinned from the beginning.
It says the devil sinned from the beginning. Go ahead.
For this purpose, the Son of God was manifested.
It says for this purpose. That was the purpose for the Son of God to be manifested because of sin. Right?
Right.
And to do what else? Go ahead.
That he might destroy the works of the devil.
That he might destroy the works of the devil. Go ahead.
Whosoever is born of God.
It says whosoever is born of God
doeth not commit sin.
So if you born of God, what does that make you?
Sinless.
No, if you born of God, what does that make you? Let me see if I can word it a little different. Put emphasis on the word born. What does that make you?
A child.
A child. It make you a child of God. If you born of God, you his children. You his people. It says do not commit sin. Go ahead.
Whosoever is born of God doeth not commit sin.
It said doeth not commit sin. Go ahead.
For his seed remaineth in him.
For his seed remaineth in him. That seed of righteousness, right? It remains in him. Right? Go ahead.
And he cannot sin.
It said he can't sin.
Because he is born of God.
Because what? He is born of God. He's born of the Most High. He's a child of the Most High. Right? Go ahead, verse 10.
In this, the children of God are manifest.
He said, in this, the children of God are manifest. All right? So what makes a man righteous? We got to deal with this milk. Got to deal with the milk. See, we can break down Gog and Magog. We can break down the horns and the heads and the crown. We can do all of this all day long, but we be tripping up on the milk. So what makes a man righteous? Where you find it at? Deuteronomy 6:25. Let's go there. It says, in this the children of God are manifest, right? Go ahead. Read that, verse 25.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25.
Matter of fact, go to verse 3.
Verse 3.
Go to verse 3 so we can know who this is talking about here. Go ahead.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 3.
Go ahead.
Hear therefore,
O
Israel.
O who?
O Israel.
O Israel. Go ahead.
And observe
to do it.
To do it.
Now jump down to verse 25. So we can understand that this is talking to Israel.
Verse 25.
Go ahead.
And it shall be our righteousness.
It shall be what?
Our righteousness.
It shall be our righteousness. Go ahead.
If we observe to do all these commandments before our Lord our God.
He said to do all these commandments before the Lord our God. Go ahead.
As he hath commanded us.
As he hath commanded us. Go ahead and jump over to Deuteronomy as well, since we in Deuteronomy. Jump over there and read verse 6. Still speaking on Israel, because we know the book of Deuteronomy is a scroll, right? We have to keep reminding the people that, even for new people that might be here, new people online, the book of Deuteronomy is a scroll. Each one of these books, Deuteronomy, Exodus, Isaiah, all these different books, that they run together. Chapters and verses was added so you can get to certain parts quicker. Right? All right, Deuteronomy 7:6. Read that.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6. For thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God.
It says, thou art an holy people unto the Lord thy God. Go ahead.
The Lord thy God has chosen thee.
So you got the real Most High God, right? And you got this mimic God. The real Most High God, he has a special people that he has chosen, right? Go ahead.
To be a special people.
To be a special people.
Unto himself.
Unto himself. Go ahead.
Above all people that are upon the face of the earth.
Now he said this people going to be above all the people that's upon the face of the earth. The Most High ain't doing the equality when it comes to nations and people. This is what it says right here, Deuteronomy 7:6. He chose Israel to be above all people on the face of the earth. These are the people who he committed righteousness to, the keeping of the law to. Give me 2 Ezra 3. Read verse 34 when you get there. Let me get that on the screen with you. Go ahead.
This is the book of 2 Ezra, chapter 3, verse 34.
Go ahead.
Weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance.
So this is Ezra talking to the angel in prayer, right? I believe he was talking to the angel. It might be prayer. Got to go back and look. But it says, weigh thou therefore our wickedness now in the balance. Go ahead.
And there's also that dwell in the earth.
He said, and there's also that dwell in the world.
Slakia.
Go ahead.
As so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel.
He said, your name ain't going to be found nowhere but in where?
But in Israel.
But in Israel. Go ahead.
Verse 35. Or when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight?
So he said, when was it that they that dwell in the earth, all these other nations, when was it that they have not sinned in your sight, Father? So Ezra is giving a complaint because what we going through as a people, he's like, well, hold up. Weigh our wickedness in the balance versus theirs. This is what Ezra is saying right now. Go ahead.
Or what people have so kept thy commandments?
He said, now, which one of these people that dwell in the earth have kept your commandments, O God? This is what Ezra is saying. Go ahead, verse 36.
Verse 36. Thou shalt find that Israel by name.
He said, you going to find that Israel by name, go ahead,
have kept thy precepts.
Have kept your commandments. Kept your precepts. But what?
But not the heathen.
But it wasn't the heathen. It was Israel. That's why when we were reading in 1 John chapter 3, verse 10, it said the children of God are manifest. Why? Because they the ones that keep the commandments. Right? Let's go back to it. And let's read that verse again. 1 John chapter 3. Verse 10. We're going back and we're gonna read verse 10 again.
This is the book of, you got it?
All right, read that again.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 10. In this, the children of God are manifest.
It says, in this, the children of God are manifest. So from verse 7 all the way to 10, we reading about righteousness, not sinning, And it says, in this thing, the children of God are manifest. They reveal those that keep the commandments. Israel is his children. Right? Go ahead.
And the children of the devil.
He said, and the children of the devil revealed too. Read.
Whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God.
He said, whosoever doeth not righteousness is not of God, meaning what? You ain't his people. Right? Go ahead.
Neither he that loveth not his brother.
He says, neither he that loveth not his brother. Go ahead, verse 11.
Verse 11. For this is the message that ye... So let me start from the beginning.
Go ahead, can't take
Verse
your time.
11. For this is the message that ye heard from the beginning.
He said, this is the message that ye heard from the beginning. Go ahead.
That we should love one another.
He said that we should love one another. Go ahead.
Not as Cain.
He says, not as Cain.
Who was of that wicked one.
Who was what?
Who was of that wicked one.
And we said, now the title of the lesson is The Mimic God. Now we done read that the Most High God got Israel as his chosen. We done read that. We read that righteousness is keeping the commandments. This is what makes the children of God manifest. But then right here in verse 12, it says, not as Cain, who was of that wicked one. Who was the wicked one?
The devil.
The devil. Right? So if he's a wicked one, that mimic God right there, lowercase g, he got a children just like the Most High got a children. Right? If he wicked, he that wicked one, let's see who the wicked is. Malachi 1. Read verse 4. So if he's that wicked one, let's see which children, which people wicked. Malachi 1, read verse 4.
This is the book of Malachi, chapter 1, verse 4. Whereas Edom saith.
Edom, who?
Edom
saith what?
We are impoverished.
We are impoverished. Go ahead.
But we will return and build the desolate places.
We gonna return and build the desolate places. Go ahead.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
Thus saith the Lord of hosts.
They shall build, but I will throw down.
He said they gonna build, but I'm gonna throw down. Go ahead.
And they shall call them.
What they gonna call them?
The border of wickedness.
They gonna call them what?
The border of wickedness.
Now you go in the Strongs where it's talking about that border. Their border is it's called like a landmark, right? So they are a landmark or a territory of wickedness. So if 1 John 3 and 12 said they of that wicked one, the devil, those that sin, and then you see right here Esau is the border of wickedness, the landmark of wickedness, or the what? The territory of wickedness. Then he got a children too. Ain't that what it's showing? This man got a children. Go ahead.
And the people against whom the Lord have indignation forever.
The people against whom the Most High got indignation forever. This is a mimic God. He got a people, the devil got a people too. That's just how it go. Right? Go back 1 John 3 just to finish that plate. Verse 12.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 12. Not as Cain. Who was of that wicked one.
Who was what?
Who was of that wicked one.
He was of that wicked one. Go ahead.
And slew his brother.
And slew his brother. Go ahead.
And wherefore slew he him.
It said, and wherefore slew he him? Meaning why he killed him? Go ahead.
Because his own works were evil.
Because his own works was evil. Go ahead.
And his brothers righteous.
And his brothers was righteous. Same thing with Jacob and Esau. Esau has been pursuing his brother with the sword since he sold his birthright. He the children of the devil. Point blank period. Why? Because his brother's work was righteous and his was evil. You didn't want the blessing. You said the blessing don't mean nothing to you. Ain't that what the scripture say? Just to make sure my Naha ain't making this up. Right? So the Most High got a people, devil got a people. We just want to establish that. We're going to move on to the next part. The Most High got a covenant. Right? Who we made a covenant with? Israel, right? Give me Deuteronomy 29. Most I got a covenant. Start at verse 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 21.
Now, I want y'all to pay attention to this. The title of this class is The Mimic God. I want you to pay attention to this, right? So if the Most High got a covenant, you better believe that this mimic God or the devil got one too. All right, Deuteronomy 29. Read verse 1.
Verse 1. These are the words of the covenant.
These are the words of the what?
Of the covenant.
These are the words of the covenant. Go ahead.
Which the Lord commanded Moses to make with his slacker. Which the Lord commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel.
Which the Most High commanded Moses to make with the children of Israel. Go ahead.
In the land of Moab.
In the land of Moab. Go ahead.
Beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb.
Beside the covenant which he made with them in Horeb. Jump down to verse 14.
Verse 14. Neither with you only do I make this covenant.
So it says, neither with you only do I make this covenant. The people that was right there at the time. Go ahead, verse 15.
And this oath.
And this oath.
But with him that standeth here with us this day.
Read that from the top.
But with him that standeth here with us this day.
It said, but with him that standeth with us this day. Go ahead.
Before the Lord our God.
Before the Lord our God.
And also with him that is not here with us this day.
What that mean? Give him a mic so he can hear you. So he says, not only with y'all, he said, but with him that standeth here with us this day before the Lord our God, and also with him that is not here with us this day. What that mean, King?
It was basically pertaining to Israel, the ones that haven't been born yet.
There you go. The ones that have not been born yet. So that covenant was not just with our forefathers. That's important, man. That's an important piece. Keep that in mind, right? So we talk about this mimic God, right? Go ahead, King.
King. If you get a chance, could you also explain how that him that's not with us is not talking about the other nations? Because I've heard a wicked Christian tried to say that means he made a covenant with Israel, and to him that's not there is the other nations.
You know what? And it's in this chapter too. Go up. I know what you're talking about because I've heard it too. Because he's gonna mention the servants and all this stuff too. Let me see. I'm trying to explain this as quickly as I can. Let me see that verse, King. Where it talk about their servants was there too. Hold on, go all the way up. I'm sorry, go all the way up. It's in the same chapter. Go all the way to the top. It's just going slow now. Scroll down slowly. Go down. Bear with me, y'all. Bear with me. Let me come this place. Hold on. If y'all see it before me, let me know which verse. That ain't the one. Look, let me look at it. Let me look at it with you. Let me scroll. See if I can scroll. I might can scroll a little faster on this. You got verse 11. Let me see verse 11. It's right there in the chapter. Yep, that's it. Okay, start above that. This is how I've heard people try to squeeze in the other nations, right? Let me see verse 9. Yep, okay. This is how they squeeze in the other nations now. Y'all got to understand and know how to answer this. Because they will squeeze in other nations from these three verses right here. All right, read that verse 9.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 29, verse 9.
Go ahead.
Keep therefore the words of this covenant.
You see that? They are honed in. Like, see that? See that? It say keep the words of this covenant. Go ahead.
And do them.
And do them. Go ahead.
That ye may prosper in all that ye do.
It says that ye may prosper in everything that you do. Go ahead, verse 10.
Verse 10.
Continuing to read in this context, right?
Ye stand this day, all of you, before the Lord your God.
It said, ye stand this day, all of you, before the Lord your God. Go ahead.
Your captains.
Your captains.
Of your tribes.
Of your tribes.
Your elders.
Your elders.
And your officers.
And your officers. Go ahead.
All the men of Israel.
With all the men of Israel. Go ahead.
Your little ones.
He said, your little ones, your children right here.
Your wives.
Your wives right here.
And thy stranger that is within.
There you go. And thy stranger
that is in thy camp.
That is in thy camp. Go ahead.
That's referring to the tribe.
Right, but watch this though. Watch this. It said, and the stranger that's in your camp, like the brother said, that's referring to the tribes, right? Right. Go ahead.
From the hewer of thy wood unto the drawer of thy water.
Now, who is the hewer of your wood and the drawer of your water? The other nations. The other nations are your drawers of water, and they the ones that cut down your wood, right? Now, when you talk to somebody in the modern day Christian church, they would tell you those hewers of wood and drawers of water was brought into the covenant while they were standing right there. That's what they'll tell you. Now, when we first started the class, we said the book of Deuteronomy is a what? It's a scroll. It's all together, right? Chapters and verses is added for us to get to certain parts faster. Now, what you have to understand is the covenant comes with conditions. And this is the reason why the hewer of wood and the drawer of water is not bound in this covenant the way we were. Let's go to the chapter before. Watch this. Read verse 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass.
And these words are a part of the covenant right here now. It says, and it shall come to pass, go ahead.
If thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of thy God, it's like unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If you hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God,
to observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day.
Which I command thee this day.
That the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations of the earth.
This is a condition. If you keep the covenant, I'm going to set you above. I'm going to set you high above all the nations. That's a condition. Jump down to verse 15. Read that.
Verse 15.
This is all a part of that covenant that we entered into. Read.
But it shall come to pass.
But it shall come to pass.
If thou wilt not hearken.
But this time, if you don't hearken, if you will not hearken, go ahead.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
To observe. To do all his commandments.
To observe, to do all his commandments.
And his statutes.
And his statutes.
Which I command thee this day.
Which I command thee this day.
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
That all these curses shall come upon thee.
And overtake thee.
These are the two conditions of the covenant. You're going to get blessed and you're going to get cursed. Now, let's further hone this thing again. Let's flip back over past Deuteronomy 29. Now let's go to Deuteronomy 30. Remember, the book of Deuteronomy is a scroll. All of it is running together. Right? Deuteronomy 30, read verse 1.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 1.
Go ahead.
And it shall come to pass.
Now this is still in the vein of this covenant, of us going into this covenant. He said, and it shall come to pass.
When all these things are come upon thee.
When all these things are come upon thee.
The blessings and the curse.
The blessing and the curse, which is a part of this covenant that we entered into. Go ahead.
Which I have set before thee.
Which I have set before thee.
And thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations.
And you call them to mind amongst all the nations. Go ahead.
Whither the Lord thy God have driven thee.
Whither the Lord thy God have driven thee. This is showing you that the blessing and the curse is a part of this covenant. So if you say all the nations is a part of the covenant of God, you got to show me where they went through the curses of Deuteronomy 28. You got to show me that. You got something you want to speak on, King, on that?
Well, Con,
Go ahead.
broke. That was beautiful because it's just a misunderstanding of disgust of Scripture when they try to say that. Because how can the heathen be a part of that covenant, but Israel being scattered among them in slavery
At the same time.
At the same time,
It won't work. It won't work.
That's correct.
Yeah, I'll pray to the Most High. You got some? I saw you lift the mic. You had something on there?
No, King.
All right, all praise to the Most High. Now, so we read Deuteronomy 29 and 15, and the brother broke it down, said, man, the covenant wasn't just for those that was right there, but for those that wasn't there yet, meaning who? The children, right? So we see that the Most High God got a covenant. Man, guess what? That wicked one, the devil, got one too. And we going to prove it. Isaiah 28. Watch this. The devil. The dang on devil. Isaiah 28. Read verse 15. Watch this.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15. Because ye have said.
Because ye have said.
We have made a covenant with death.
It said, we have made a covenant with death. Now, how can you say that this is a covenant with the devil? Well, let's go to Hebrews 2. And we're going to show you how this is a covenant with the devil. Because he got one too. And we established that, guess what? Just because you Israel don't mean you from God. You can be the devil's child too. Hebrews 2, read verse 14. Watch this. Show you how the devil got a covenant.
This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 2, verse 14.
Go ahead.
For as much then as the children are partakers of the flesh and blood.
It said, for as much then as the children are partakers of flesh and blood. Go ahead.
He also himself likewise took part in the same.
So it's talking about Christ. It says he also himself likewise took part of the same, of flesh and blood, that is. Go ahead.
That through death.
Through what?
That through death.
That through death.
He might destroy him that had power of death.
Who got the power of death?
Satan.
Read.
That is the devil.
That is who?
The devil.
Read that part again. That through death.
He might destroy him that had power of death.
He might destroy him that had the power of death. That is
the devil.
The devil. Go back to Isaiah 28. He got a covenant too. He'll mimic God. He got him a covenant. And guess what? We turn around and we make that same covenant with him. We'll go and do that. Go ahead and read that.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15.
Go ahead.
Because ye have said.
Matter of fact, go on read verse 14. Go on read 14.
Verse 14. Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord.
Wherefore, hear the word of the Lord, of the Most High. Go ahead.
Ye scornful men.
Ye scornful men.
That rule this people which is in Jerusalem.
That rule this people which is in Jerusalem. Go ahead.
Because ye have said.
What they say?
We have made a covenant with death.
Man, you made a covenant with the devil. He got power of death. You made a covenant with the devil. Go ahead.
And with hell. Are we at agreement?
What's a covenant?
An agreement.
It's an agreement. It's a contract. He said, and with hell are we at agreement. Man, guess what, bro? He got a covenant too, just like Moses. Now, he got power of death. What's hell? You said what? Condition. Condition. You right. And what else? Give me some more stuff. Matter of fact, pass the mic around. We can make this interactive. We can make this interactive. What's hell? Which one of y'all said y'all wife? I thought somebody said. I thought it might have been Nate. Oh, you got one? Okay, go ahead, Malachi. I'm sorry, so I was just joking.
What the hell?
Hell could be the second death. The second death.
No, not necessarily. Hell is actually going into the lake of fire, which is the second death.
Right.
You said, no, Malachi ain't here. Don't do my boy like that.
Can hell be the grave?
It can, yeah.
It can be the grave.
It can be the grave, yes. It got a couple connotations, right? Hell is the grave. It's conditions. What's that? That's not your everyday Negro word. Again with Mike. Say that again. I don't know what that is, Playboy. Break that down. That boy, he a Catholic.
It's a place of purgatory, a place of torment. Hades, Shiloh.
The modern day Christian church break it down like
that part.
No. He's trying to see it. Right. All right. I'll get a couple precepts to break down their hell, right? Now remember, I know the brother mentioned the second death. Remember, death and hell got to be thrown into the lake of fire. They teach you that hell is the fire, right? But hell is actually getting thrown into the fire. What's that, Revelation 20? Let me see that. That Revelation 20. See, around the last verses. 13, let me see. Reverse 14.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 20, verse 14.
Go ahead.
And death and hell were cast into the lake of fire.
You see that? Death and hell gonna be cast into the lake of fire. Go ahead.
This is the second death.
This is the second death, right? So death and hell got to be destroyed, right? Give me Jonah 2. Now go ahead. The asterisk, yeah, he did. Hades. Go ahead and give me Jonah chapter 2. All right, read verse 1. I think that's what I want.
This is the book of Jonah, chapter 2, verse 1.
All right, go ahead.
Then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly.
It says, then Jonah prayed unto the Lord his God out of the fish's belly. Go ahead, verse 2.
And said,
what did he say?
I cried by reason of mine affliction.
He said, I cried by reason of my affliction. Go ahead.
Unto the Lord.
Unto the Lord. Go ahead.
And he heard me.
And he heard me.
Out of the belly of hell cried I.
You see that? Hell is a condition. It's an affliction. He said, out of the belly of hell cried I. Go ahead.
And thou heardest my voice.
And thou heardest my voice. Give me Isaiah 5. Just kind of deal with that a little bit, then we going back. Start verse 13.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 13. Therefore my people are gone into captivity.
It says, therefore my people are gone into what?
To captivity.
Captivity here too. It says, therefore my people are gone into captivity. Go ahead.
Because they have no knowledge.
It says, because they have no knowledge. Go ahead.
And their honorable men are famished.
Their honorable men are famished.
And their multitudes dried up with thirst.
It says, and their multitude dried up with thirst. Go ahead and read verse 14.
Verse 14. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself.
You see that? Hell done enlarged herself. Captivity is hell. Go ahead.
And opened her mouth without measure.
Go ahead.
It's like and their and their glory.
And their glory.
And their multitude.
And their multitude.
And their pomp.
And their pomp.
And their and he that rejoiceth.
That boy reading about hell, he afflicted over there, boy.
Shall descend to it.
Hey man, that boy going through hell right now. That boy finna cry out the belly.
Woo. He heard my cry though, boy.
Yeah, all praise. Read that again. Read that again, brother. Take your time.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 5, verse 14. Therefore hell hath enlarged herself.
Hell hath enlarged herself. Go ahead.
And opened her mouth without measure.
And open her mouth without measure. Go ahead.
And their glory. And and their multitude, and their pomp. And he that rejoiceth shall descend into it.
You see that everybody had to go to captivity. All of us. Right? Like, even when you look at, like, this affliction, right? Christ said what? He said, don't fear them that kill the body, right? He said, but fear him that can destroy both what?
Body and soul.
In where? In hell. Now watch this. When you look at the curses of Deuteronomy, he said, fear him that can destroy your body and soul in hell. You look at the curses of Deuteronomy. When did the yoke of iron come off your neck? You were destroyed right during their captivity. They took their yoke of iron right on up off your neck. Make sense? He can destroy your body and your spirit will be destroyed in captivity. No might in your hand, nothing. A straight up destroy you, then take the yoke right off your neck. Go ahead, can you guys? I saw your hand, Ray. All praise to the Most High, but let's go back. Isaiah 28.
You want Isaiah 48?
Right, so when you go into your torments, like say for instance somebody not keeping the commandments of the Most High God, that's a chamber you going into, right? The fire is the lake of fire. That's different. Hell, death, all it got to be thrown in there. All this gonna be done, right? So there's two different things. All right, read that verse 15 again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28, verse 15.
Read.
Because ye have said, we have made a covenant with death.
It said, we made a covenant with death, or a covenant with the devil, because he got power of death. Go ahead.
And with hell are we at agreement.
And with hell we are at agreement. Go ahead.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through.
When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, that overflowing fire shall pass through. Go ahead.
It shall not come unto us.
They said it ain't gonna come unto us. Why? Because they made an agreement with hell. They made an agreement with death. They made a deal with the devil. So they thinking that they were straight when the destruction come through. Right? Go ahead.
For we have made lies our refuge.
You see that? They made lies their refuge. Right? Go ahead.
And under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
And even when you read the rest of this verse right here, it's telling you that, hey, my hell is something else than what they've been teaching us. Because they made an agreement with it thinking that, oh, this is going to save us. They made agreement with their captivity. The same way in Maccabees. They made a league with the heathen thinking that it was going to protect them. They made an agreement with what? Hell. That's what they did, right? The same thing. So the same way the Most High got a covenant, the devil got a covenant. Now let's look at one way that the Most High did the covenant with Israel. Or the way, actually. Exodus 24. Read verse 8.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 24, verse 8.
Read.
And Moses took the blood and sprinkled it on the people.
All right, so this is what the Most High did with his covenant, right? He took the blood. Psalm 50 and 5 say what? The people that he made I'm butchering it bad. Somebody hear me out. Made a covenant through what? By way of, by sacrifice, right? So this is their covenant by sacrifice on what he did, right? So Moses took the blood and what?
And sprinkled it on the people.
Now pay attention here, right? He said, and sprinkled it on the people. Go ahead.
And said,
what'd he say?
Behold, the blood of the covenant.
The blood of what?
Of the covenant.
Of the covenant. Go ahead.
Which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words.
Which the Lord hath made with you concerning all these words. Now this is what the Most High did, right? With us. This is how we made a covenant with the Most High God. But guess what? We made another one with the mimic God. Give me Matthew 27. So when you look at it, man, we got the blood sprinkled on us. And we got the covenant going on with the Most High God. Let's look at this mimic God, Matthew 27, 24.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 27, verse 24.
Go ahead.
When Pilate saw that he could prevail nothing.
When he saw that he could prevail nothing, go ahead.
But that rather a tumult was made.
But a tumult was raised. I mean, not raised, but made. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
He took water.
He took water
and washed his hands
and washed his hands
before the multitude.
Before the multitude.
Saying
what?
I am innocent of the blood of this just person. See ye to it.
He said, I'm innocent of the blood of this man. I'm innocent of the blood of Christ. So we made a blood covenant with the Most High. Then we turn around verse 25. Go ahead.
Then answered all the people.
What did he say? They say.
And said.
What they say?
His blood be on us.
They made another covenant. His blood be upon us.
And on our children.
Now we read in Deuteronomy 29. I said, all of it gonna come back. Deuteronomy 29, he said, I made this covenant not with you only, but those that ain't here, meaning your children. We turned around and made another covenant with the devil, said, hey, his blood on us and our children. Mimic God. Guess what? Made a covenant with death and made a covenant with hell. You're going into captivity. You dying.
Oh, damn.
Mimic God, bro. Our God. See, we got no king but Caesar. You see that? The same way Moses got a covenant, the devil got one too. Understand that now? Give me Luke 23. Like you said, these covenants that we making, it ain't just you, it's your children. Look at what Christ said to the women, Luke 23:27. Watch this.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 23, verse 27. And there followed him a great company.
Now this right here happened after Pilate was saying, hey man, my hands clean. This is after the people said, hey, let the blood be on us and our children. A whole nother covenant with the mimic God, the devil. Read on.
Verse 27. And there followed him a great company of people.
It followed him a great company of people. Go ahead.
And of women.
And of women.
Which also bewailed and lamented him.
They bewailed and lamented him. Go ahead, verse 28.
But Jesus turning unto them said.
Saying what?
Daughters of Jerusalem.
Daughters of Jerusalem.
Weep not for me.
Don't cry for me.
But weep for yourself.
Weep for yourself.
And for your children.
And for your children in which they done made a covenant with. This don't just affect you and I, but the covenant that we make, might this affect everybody after you.
Oh my God.
Understand that now? So we got to pay attention to what we doing. Because this mimic God is doing the exact same thing that the Most High is doing. But it ain't benefiting you. See, what the Most High did is for your benefit. But what this devil doing, it's for your destruction. Right? So let's see something else that the Most High did for your benefit. John 3:16. Nate, come on, bring it out. Come on, Nate. Where you at, Nate? He went to the restroom. Okay, all praise to the Most High. You know I was going to call on him. He even want to break down John 3:16. Saying what, 2012? Shoot. No. 2022.
Come on, man.
I've been waiting on hearing him say this all day long. He like, y'all, John 3:16? No, we'll talk about it later. Anyway, John 3:16. All right. Look at what the Most High has done for your benefit, right? Go ahead, John 3:16.
This is the book of John, chapter 3, verse 16.
Go ahead.
For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son.
He so loved the world. With the world. With the world, brothers. Brothers, dealing with this milk. With the world. Somebody say it on the mic.
Israel.
Israel.
Ye world without end.
The world without end. All praise to the Most High. All right. For God so loved the world. Go ahead.
That he gave his only begotten son.
So he gave his son. The Most High gave his son because he loved the world, which is Israel. Go ahead.
That whosoever believeth in him should not perish.
He said, whoever believe in him that should not perish. Meaning what? The Most High said, for you to get to me, for you to live, you got to believe on my son. This is what the Most High God said, right? Go ahead.
Believeth in him should not perish.
Should not perish.
But have everlasting life.
This is what God did, right? The Most High God, the real God. All the gods of the people are idols. The Most High God said, believe on my son, and you ain't going to die. You're going to have everlasting life. Go ahead and read verse 17.
Verse 17.
Go ahead.
For God sent not his son into the world to condemn the world.
He didn't send his son in the world to condemn the world. This is God's doing, right? This is a benefit to you. Go ahead.
But that the world through him might be saved.
That the world through him might be saved. The Most High God want to save you through his son. We get that? We understand that? Mm-hmm. This is clear, right? This is milk. Go ahead, verse 18.
Verse 18. He that believeth on him is not condemned.
So the Most High God is telling you, you have to believe on my son. You won't be condemned if you believe on mine. Go ahead.
But he that believeth not is condemned already.
But he that don't believe in my son is condemned already. Go ahead.
Because he have not believed in the name of the only begotten Son of God.
Because he didn't believe in the name of the only begotten Son. This is the true God, the real God, the living God gave his son. What about the mimic God? What about the devil? What he gonna do? Get wisdom of Solomon. We doing compare and contrast here now. Now the beginning portion we was talking about how the Most High God got children, the devil got children. No, the Most High God got a people, the devil got people. We talked about how the Most High got a covenant, the devil got a covenant. The Most High got a son that's gonna give you everlasting life if you believe in him. What the devil got? The name of the class is the mimic God. What do the devil got? Wisdom of Solomon 14. Watch what the devil gonna do. He gonna mimic, but it's gonna be for your destruction. Give me verse 12. Wisdom of Solomon 14:12.
This is the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 14, verse 12.
Go ahead.
For the devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication.
The devising of idols was the beginning of spiritual fornication. Go ahead.
And the invention of them, the corruption of life.
The invention of idols is the corruption of life. Go ahead, verse 13.
For neither were they from the beginning.
It says, for neither were they from the beginning.
Neither shall they be forever.
Neither shall they be forever. Go ahead, verse 14.
For by the vainglory of men.
By the vainglory of men.
They entered into the world.
They came into the world. Go ahead.
And therefore shall they come shortly to an end.
Meaning those idols got to come to an end. Go ahead, verse 15.
For a father afflicted with untimely mourning.
It says, for a father afflicted of untimely mourning. Go ahead.
When he have made an image of his child soon taken away.
He done made an image of his child soon taken away. His child died too fast and he done made an image of him. Go ahead.
Now honor him as a god.
You see that the mimic devil gonna honor a son of man. And hell, everybody worshiping him. Watch this. Keep going.
Which was then a dead man.
Which was then, he was just a dead man.
And delivered to those that were under him ceremonies and sacrifices.
So everybody that was under this father who lost his son, he made them. They was under him. He made them do ceremonies and sacrifices. Go ahead, verse 16.
Thus, in process of time and
in process of time, go ahead.
An ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law.
That's the devil. An ungodly custom. You done took your untimely death of your child. The Most High gave his son for life. So you can believe on him that you don't perish. The devil then put it in a man's mind. Put put it in a man's mind to make an image of his son. And it said through the process of time, in verse 16, an ungodly custom grown strong was kept as a law. Go ahead.
And graven images were worshipped by the commandment of kings.
You see that? Graven images were worshipped by the commandment of kings. Go ahead, verse 17.
Verse 17. Whom men could not honor in presence.
They couldn't honor the king in presence, right? Go ahead.
Because they dwelt far off.
Because they might have lived far away from the king. Go ahead.
They took the counterfeits of his visage.
They took the counterfeit of his visage
from far.
From far. Go ahead.
And made an express image of a king whom they honored.
And they have made another image of it from far away because they couldn't be in the presence of the king. Go ahead.
To the end that by this their forwardness they might flatter him that was absent.
So they wanted to flatter him. Who was him? The king, while he wasn't there, as if what?
As if he were present.
As if he were present. Go ahead, verse 18.
Verse 18. Also, the singular diligence of the artificer did help to set forward the ignorant to more superstition.
I'm going to jump down because my brother's struggling a little bit. Jump down to verse 20.
Verse 20. And so the multitude, allured by the grace of the work.
The multitude, allured by the grace of the work, go ahead.
Took him now for a god.
You see that? They took a man's son and made him a god. The Most High God gave Christ authority. Gave him honor. Made you reverence him, saying you got to go through Christ to live. The devil done made somebody son of God now. And you got to honor him. That's law in the land. That's what the devil did. This mimic God. Go ahead.
Which a little before was but honored.
Which a little before he was just honored. Just an honorable little child. Go ahead, jump down verse 22.
Verse 22. Moreover, this was not enough for them.
It says, moreover, this was not enough for them. Right? Go ahead.
That they erred in the knowledge of God.
It wasn't enough that they erred in the knowledge of God. That wasn't enough. Go ahead.
But whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance.
It says, but whereas they lived in the great war of ignorance. Go ahead.
Those so great plagues called they peace.
You see that? Worshiping an idol, worshiping somebody's son. It say what? It say, man, that's a plague. And they called it peace. So this mimic God did the same thing the Most High did. I'm going to make you worship this son over here, but this one's going to be destruction right here. But the Most High God's son over here going to bring you to life. Doing a comparing contrast. I'm going to end with Joshua 24. Let me get that. You see that? So with us knowing that the devil going to come with similar tricks. Well, I ain't going to say tricks because the Most High ain't got no trick for you. He don't tempt no man. But the devil going to come with a trick to make it similar, rather I phrase it like that. The devil going to come with a trick that make it look similar to what the Most High doing, but it's going to be your destruction. He got a people. He got a covenant. He'll make somebody create an idol from their son and get you worshiping that thing. Even with Donald Trump, right? I had seen when he first was going in for the inauguration. His son had walked up and leaned up to Joe Biden or something like that. He said something, whatever. So I'm going in the comments, just kind of read what people say in the comments on this video. Man, you had people in the comment section calling for what's his name? What's his name? No. The other son. What's his name? I forget his name. No, Trump's son, Barry. You had people in the comments calling for him to be president when he get older. So it's like they already giving worship, to this man and his children, right? So that can turn into a god. That's demonic, right? Joshua 24:15. So if you know that, man, this devil got a covenant and the Most High God got a covenant, you got to decide which one you gonna do, which one you gonna be a part of. Go ahead.
This is the book of Joshua, chapter 24, verse 15.
Go ahead.
And if it seem evil unto you to serve the Lord,
If it seem evil to you to serve the Most High God, go ahead.
choose you this day whom ye will serve.
Then decide who you gonna serve then. Go ahead.
Whether the gods which your fathers served,
Well, is it gonna be the mimic God or gods that your father served? That were what?
they were on the other side of the flood,
That were on the other side of the flood,
or the gods of the Amorites,
or the gods of the Amorites,
in whose land ye dwell.
in whose land ye dwell. We dwelled in the land of these Babylonians. Right? Are we gonna serve their gods? We got to decide which one it's gonna be. Who we gonna make a covenant with? Right? Go ahead.
But as for me and my house,
Joshua said, but as for me and my house,
we will serve the
I
Lord.
said, man, we gonna serve the Most High.
Boom.
All praise to the Most High. Did I
All
yield?
praise.
Shabbat Shalom, y'all. The mimic God. This started with Revelation 12 and 9. Revelation 12 and 9.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 9. And the great dragon was cast out.
It said what?
And the great dragon was cast out.
And the great dragon was cast out. Keep going.
That old serpent.
That old serpent.
Called the devil.
Called who?
The devil.
The devil.
And Satan.
And Satan.
Which deceiveth the whole world.
It said which deceiveth the whole world. Keep going.
He was cast out into the earth.
He was cast out into the earth.
And his angels were cast out with him.
And his angels were cast out with him. So I want to pull out right here. He said, Satan, he deceived the whole world. It's one thing I want to ask y'all a question. Give me one word that how you deceive the whole world. What you say again? Sorcery. Okay. Lie. Yeah, pass around the mic.
Well, I was
just one word. Just one word.
Media.
What?
Through his media.
Okay, keep going. He deceived the whole world. Philosophy. What else? Lie. Images. Keep going. Witchcraft. What you say? Okay, keep going.
2 words.
Yeah, that's 2 words. Yeah, I need one word. And all that stuff what y'all just said, it go into one word. He deceived the whole world with covenant. Since the beginning. How he deceived Eve. How he deceived Adam. By covenant, give them their desires. So how he just, like you can bring it in today, what you see on now, like all these wars is based off covenant. Like Russia want Crimea. Israel want Palestine. You got China want Taiwan. It's based off covenant. He deceived the whole nations with covenant. A mimic God. Give me Revelation 18. He deceived these nations with covenant. And what covenant mean, y'all?
Agreement.
What you say again?
Agreement.
Covenant.
Oh, you said covetous. I thought you said covenant. Salaki.
Right. Lust.
Yes.
What scripture? Right. Romans 7. Just get that right quick. See, the mimic God, he want to give you all the desires of your heart. He want to give you this. He want to please your lust. But guess what? It's only for your destruction. See, he desired it all to see the whole nation with covenant. Read it.
The book of Romans, chapter 7 and verse 7. What shall we say then? Is the law sin? God forbid.
Keep going.
Nay, I had not known sin but by the law.
He said, I had not known sin. What?
But by the law.
But by the law. Keep going.
For I had not known lust, except the law had said, thou shalt not covet.
He said, thou shalt not covet. So lust mean it's coveting. So the Most High gave us a law, thou shalt not covet. And he gave these laws to Israel. But one day all these nations got to be in subjection. Got to go under the Most High. So guess what? He deceived all these nations by coveting, lusting, fulfilling their desires. Like for instance, give me Revelation 18. Start at verse 2.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 2. And he cried mightily with a strong voice.
He said he cried mightily with a strong voice. Keep going.
Saying, Babylon the Great is fallen. It is falling.
It is falling. It is falling.
It has become the habitation of devils.
It has become the habitation of devils. So we talking about America today. Keep going.
In the hold of every foul spirit.
It said in the hold of every foul spirit.
In a cage of every unclean.
It said in a cage of every unclean and what?
And hateful bird.
So this place right here hold everything. Keep going.
For all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication.
It said for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. Keep going.
And the kings of the earth
what did it say again?
And the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her.
He said, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. Keep going.
And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through her abundance and her delicacies.
It said, and the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of delicacies. So guess what, man? All these merchants, all these nations is waxing rich here. Man, the devil, man, had gave these nations over to see all these nations, I mean, this whole world with covenant. They give it to covenant. They wax rich off the delegates here. Now jump down to verse 10.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 10. Standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come.
He said, in 1 hour thy judgment come. Keep going.
And the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buyeth their merchandise.
So he's talking about Babylon. He said, and the merchants of the earth shall weep and mourn over her, for no man buy their merchandise anymore. So they weep and they sad that they can't get none from this place. They covenant out this land. They desired after this land that they can't get it no more. So man, the devil, man, guess what he did? He deceived the whole earth with covenant. These nations covenant out of this place. Keep going.
The merchants of gold, merchandise of gold.
So guess what? They covenant after gold
and silver,
and
precious stones,
and
the pearls, and fine linen, in purple, in silk, in scarlet.
So all these merchants, all these nations, they covenant out of all these things right here because they've been deceived. Keep going.
And all thine wood, and all manner vessels of ivory, and all manner vessels of most precious wood, and of brass, and iron, and marble.
Keep going.
And cinnamon, and odorous, and ointments, and frankincense, and wine, and oil, and fine flour, and wheat, and beasts, and sheep, and horses, and chariots.
See, man, the devil, man, bamboozled everybody. He deceived the whole world off one word covenant. The people is designed for these things. The people is weeping for what's going to happen to Babylon. Keep going.
And slaves.
You say what?
And slaves.
You saying they desire the slaves too. The souls of who?
And souls of men.
And they also covenant out the souls of men. Keep going.
And the fruits that thy soul lusted after.
What did it say again?
And the fruits that thy soul lusted after.
So what covenant mean? Lusting. Keep going.
are departed from thee.
He said, are departed from thee. He said, man, this finna leave. This finna be departed. This place finna be destroyed. Keep going.
And all things which were dainty and goodly are departed from thee, and thou shalt find them no more at all.
So how the Most High feel about covenant? Because this place right here, what you say again? Some he hate. Give me Psalms 10 and 3. Read it.
The book of Psalms, chapter 10 and verse 3. For the wicked boasted of his heart's desire.
So the wicked boast of his heart's desire.
And
what?
And blessed the covetous.
And say what?
And blessed the covetous.
And blessed the covetous. Keep going.
Whom the Lord abhorreth.
So what abhor mean? It mean hate. So guess what? The devil, man, he got these people bragging, boast of their hard desire. And he also what? Blessed the covetous. Man, this world been deceived. Based off covenant. And guess what? The Most High, what he feel about it? He abhorred it. Abhorred mean hate. He hated. Now give me let me see where I'm at. Now the devil try to deceive Christ. He tried to deceive him with covenant. Give me Matthew 4. You can start at verse 1.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 1. Then was Jesus led up of the Spirit into the wilderness to be tempted of the devil.
So he was being tempted of the devil. Keep going.
And when he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights.
When he had fasted 40 days and 40 nights. Keep going.
He was afterward and hungered.
He was afterward and hunger. Keep going.
And when the tempter came to him, he said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones
See,
be
what
made bread.
I'm realizing that, man, how the devil come, man, he tempt us with covenant, man. He tempt us for our desires.
Hey, that's how he gets you.
That's how he
gets you off of what you really want. I remember a few years back we were doing Passover unleavened bread. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm talking about? We were doing Passover unleavened bread. You know, we were doing some music or something like that. And and somebody pulled up with some church and chicken. Man, you know, and I had been at the studio all day. I ain't eating nothing. It's unleavened bread. I ain't eating nothing, right? So, man, dude pulled up that man and said, hey, man, they gave us some extra chicken and stuff like that, man, and some biscuits and stuff. I said, ooh, shoot, give me the biscuit, bro. And they were like, yeah, man. Everybody was like, man, let me get the chicken. And then he pulled up, and then soon he got on there, we like, hold up. Bro, unleavened bread, get this away from us. So we didn't eat it, but it just go to show, man, the devil gets you for the things that be in your heart desire. You know, you might be hungry or something. And like, man, I want some food. But the whole time, you got to be on point and remember, hey, this unleavened bread, man, this feast unleavened bread, I can't have certain things. Danger! So you have to really watch it. Because a lot of times it be when you really want something or you deprived of something, man, you can easily do the devil's bidding. Right? Go ahead again.
Yeah, you can give into it. So guess what we got to do? We got to be girded. We got to be protected. It's going to get Ephesians 6. Now I'm going to go back to it. Ephesians 6. Start at 10. We got to be girded, y'all. Read it.
The book of Ephesians, chapter 6 and verse 10. Finally, my brother, be strong in the Lord.
He said what?
Finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord.
It said be strong in the Lord. Keep going.
In the power of his might.
In the power of his might. Keep going.
Put on the whole armor of God.
It said what again?
Put on the whole armor of God.
It said put on the whole armor of God. Keep going.
That ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil.
He said that ye may be able to stand against the wiles of the devil. So wiles right here mean trickery, deceit. Trickery, deceit. What else? Crafty. So we got to put on the armor of God before we can stand against the wiles of the devil. Keep going.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood.
For we wrestle not against flesh and blood. Keep going.
But against principalities.
But
against powers.
What it say? But against principalities and what?
Against powers.
Against powers. Keep going.
Against rulers of darkness.
It say against the rulers of darkness. Keep going.
Of this world. Against spiritual wickedness.
So this is what I battle with right here, y'all. It's principalities, powers, rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. That's what we battling with right here. That's what we wrestle with. So we need to put on the full armor of God to go against, to be prepared to go against the wiles of the devil. Keep going.
Verse 13. Wherefore, take unto you the whole armor of God.
What did it say, son?
The whole armor of God.
It said, take unto you the whole armor of God. Keep going.
That ye may be able to withstand in the evil day.
So it said that ye may be able to withstand in the evil day. Keep going.
And having done all to stand.
And having done all to stand. Keep going.
Stand therefore, having your loins girded about with truth.
It says, stand therefore, having your loins girt about with what?
With truth.
What is truth, y'all? Right. The commandments of God. So we stay in that place, man. We standing strong. Keep going.
And having on the breastplate of righteousness.
And having on the breastplate of righteousness. Keep going.
And your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace.
It said, and your feet shod with the preparation of the gospel of peace. Keep going.
Above all, taking the shield of faith, wherewith ye shall be able to quench all the fiery darts of the wicked.
It said, take the shield of faith wherewith ye should be able to quench, what it say, quench all the fiery darts of the wicked. Like blocking them. The wiles of the devil, man, it keep on attacking us, but we got to be prepared. Yeah, all it falls short, man, but guess what, man? Man, the devil going to use it. He going to use covenant. He going to use us, whatever you struggling with. He going to use it. So guess what? We got to put on the armor of God. Let's go back to Matthew 4. All right, read verse 3.
The book of Matthew, chapter 4 and verse 3. And when the tempter came to him.
Who was the tempter? Keep going.
He said, if thou be the Son of God, command that these stones be made bread.
So he tempted. He said, since you the Son of God, command these stones to be made bread. Keep going.
But he answered and said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone.
But Christ said, it is written, man shall not live by bread alone, but what?
But by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God.
So he told he said, man shall not live by bread alone, but by every word that proceeded out of the mouth of God. That's how we got to follow. That's how we got to respond. Keep going.
Then the devil taketh him up into the holy city, and sitteth him on a pinnacle of the temple, and said unto him.
So what? Just one word. Let's see if everybody is still here. What is the devil doing with one word? What he tempting him with? Just one word. What? Coveting. Keep going.
Verse 6. And said unto him, if thou be the Son of God, cast thyself down.
So he told him again, he said, since you be the Son of God, cast thyself down. Keep going.
For it is written, he shall give his angels charge concerning thee, and in their hands they shall bear thee up, lest at any time thou dash thy foot against a stone.
Keep going.
Verse 7. Jesus said unto him, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God.
He said, it is written again, thou shalt not tempt the Lord thy God. You can't tempt the Most High. Keep going.
Again, the devil taketh him up into an exceeding.
So he's still trying to tempt him. He's still trying to make him covet. Keep going.
Into an exceeding high mountain, and showeth him all the kingdoms of the world, and the glory of them. And said unto him, all these things will I give thee, if thou wilt fall down and worship me.
So he said he'll give you all these things if you worship him. He said he'll give you all these things you fall down and worship me. Talking about the devil saying this to Christ. And we can bring it in today. Like the devil will come to us with stuff like this, y'all. And some of us will fall short to it. We think it's good. Just like when Eve. When she took the bit of the fruit. And then she gave it to Adam. And guess what? The whole earth got to die. Because of covenant. Because we be seeking out the thing, man, the devil will use it against you. And then when you take heed and accept the wiles of the devil, right? Guess what? You're going to fall. Dang. They mimic God. Like he ain't gonna just come to you and say, you take this and die. No, he gonna be subtle. And we're gonna be deceived. Give me I think Matthew 24:24. No, I don't read verse 10. Yeah, you read verse 10. Yeah.
Verse 10. Then Jesus said unto him, Get thee hence, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
So he responded, he said, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve. So this is what we supposed to serve. We supposed to serve the Most High God. When the devil come and say he gonna give you this and give you that to you for you to bow to him, we supposed to speak like this. We're gonna serve the Most High God. Give me Matthew 24. And then hold up. And then too, if we fall in the hands of the devil, guess what the devil gonna do, y'all? Destroy you. See, fall in the hands of the devil. He gonna accuse you. Give me Revelation 12 and 10. I read it.
The book of Revelation, chapter 12 and verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is salvation come, and strength, and the kingdom of our God, and the power of his Christ. For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
So he said, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down. Who is the accuser? Satan. Keep going.
Which accused them before our God day and night.
He said, which accused them before our God day and night. Keep going.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
Go to 14. I think it's 14. Go down. When he don't get his time short, I think it's Revelation 18 or.
No, that's verse 17.
Just read that verse again. The one I just told you to read. Yeah, right there, yeah.
Verse 12.
Yeah.
Verse 12.
Now go up again and read that verse 10, then jump down to 12.
Verse 10. And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven.
You can read it through.
And I heard a loud voice saying in heaven, Now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God.
He said, now is come salvation and strength in the kingdom of our God. Keep going.
In the power of his Christ.
In the power of his Christ. Keep going.
For the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
He said, for the accuser of our brethren is cast down.
Which accused them before our God day and night.
Which accused them before our God day and night. So he accused us day and night. So what's the reason why? Keep going.
And they overcame him by the blood of the Lamb.
See, we got to get to the point. We got to overcome him. Keep going.
And by the word of their testimony.
And by the word of their testimony. Keep going.
And they loved not their lives.
It said what?
And they loved not their lives unto the death.
See, we got to get to this point too. We got to not love our lives. Keep going.
Therefore, rejoice, ye heavens.
It said, therefore, rejoice, ye heavens.
And ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants, woe unto the inhabitants of the earth.
He said, woe to the inhabitants of the earth, destruction to the one that inhabit of the earth.
And of the sea.
And of the sea.
For the devil is come down unto you.
He said, for the devil is come down unto you to deceive the whole nation. Keep going.
Having great wrath.
Having great wrath. So the devil got great wrath to this place right here. Keep going. Because what?
Because he knoweth that he had but a short time.
Because he know that you have a short time. He know that you have a short time. That's why he bringing great wrath. He doing everything to deceive us, to get us off. Because he got a short time. The one thing that he gonna do, he gonna accuse us. Everything that we do, everything that we slip with. But the Most High got angels. Get what they don't do. Give me 2 Peter 2:11. 2 Peter 2:11. All right. So we know the devil accuses us, y'all. But guess what? The Most High got angels that don't accuse us. Read it.
The book of 2 Peter, chapter 2, verse 11. Whereas angels, which are greater in power,
he said, which are greater in power and might,
bring not railing accusations.
See, they got all this power, but guess what they don't do? They bring not railing accusations against who?
Against them before the Lord.
Against them before the Lord. So guess what? We not getting accused by the angels, y'all. But get what the devil doing? He accuses you over and over. Every time you slip up, we being accused. What else the devil do, y'all? Give me 1 Peter 5:8.
The book of 1 Peter, chapter 5 and verse 8. Be sober, be vigilant.
It said be sober and be vigilant, be watchful. Keep going.
Because your adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, walketh about, seeking whom he may devour.
Seeking whom he may devour. Seeking whom that he trying to get. Trying to catch us slipping. Trying to bring us down to see, he weak in this, guess what? I'm finna devour him. But get what the Most High do. Give me 2 Chronicles 16:9. See, the Most High know we weak, y'all. But the devil, he play on our weakness. 2 Chronicles 16:9.
The book of 2 Chronicles, chapter 16 and verse 9. For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth.
He said, for the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth. Keep going.
To show himself strong in the behalf of them.
See, do what God do right here. To show himself strong in the behalf of them who?
Whose heart is perfect toward him.
Whose heart is perfect towards him. See, the devil, he's seeking to devour. He's trying to devour. But the Most High come, he run to and fro throughout the whole earth. See, he can be strong in behalf of the one that whose heart is perfect. Keep going.
Herein thou hast done foolishly. Therefore, from henceforth thou shalt have wars.
You can start right there. So the Most High, he's seeking who he can be strong for. The one's heart is perfect towards him. But the devil, on the other hand, he's seeking to devour. And I yield, y'all.
All praise to the Most High. Shabbat Shalom to everybody online. Shabbat Shalom to the family in here. All praise to the Most High. Don't be a forgetful hearer. Meditate on these words. And we bid y'all shalom.